Today, very good morning, children. Today we will continue the classes. Yesterday, where we have stopped. So we studied about chemistry. In that, we studied about physical change and chemical changes. Now we will continue. What we will come to know. We will try to know what are atoms, elements, molecule, compound. So atom is the smallest particle of an element which can take part in chemical reaction. Whenever the reaction takes place, the smallest particle, one particle of the atom will take part in the chemical reaction, and in this way chemical reaction takes place. So atom contains there are three subatomic particles: proton, neutron, electron. Proton, neutron, and electrons. So in this, these are again charged particles. Proton is positively charged, neutron is neutral in nature, and electron is negatively charged. So these are the important particles which take part in chemical reaction, but mainly whenever the chemical reaction takes place, electron will take part in the chemical reaction. That too, electron which is in the last orbit, which we will come to know later. So again, when you know what is atom, then we should try to know what are elements. See here, elements are made up of same kind of particles. Suppose copper is an element, zinc is an element, aluminum is an element. Here, all the particles of the element are made up of same kind of particles. Like copper contains only one particle, copper. Combined they form copper metal. Okay. So next, then what is a molecule? So molecule is made up of same kind of molecules. Particles are different kind of particles. For example, so molecules. Oxygen is a molecule. Here it is, the formula for oxygen is O2. O2 means there are two atoms of oxygen combinedly forming one molecule of oxygen. Again, in the same case, we take chlorine also, we write Cl2. Carbon dioxide is also called a molecule. Even though they are different, carbon is different, oxygen is different, but still this forms a molecule. It is a single particle. It looks a single, so that's why we call it as a molecule. So molecule is made up of same kind of particles or different kind of particles and combinedly form a molecule. Then, what is a compound? So compound is formed by the combination of two or more elements. For example, NaCl. I write NaCl, sodium chloride. But whenever the compounds are formed, both negatively charged particle and positively charged particles. Actually, here also we have negative charge, positive charge. Sodium is positively charged particle, chlorine is negatively charged particles. So these particles will combine in a different ratio by mass. Then it becomes 100%. Then it forms a compound. Okay. So sodium chloride is there, magnesium hydroxide is there, potassium sulfate is there. So these are called compounds. So after this, we will try to find what are acids, what are bases, what are salts. So acids are the one which have replaceable hydrogen atoms. They are able to donate hydrogen atoms. They are able to lose hydrogen, and they are acids. Okay. So bases are the elements. Okay. So acids are the one which has replaceable hydrogen atom. Bases are the one which is having a replaceable hydroxyl atom. Here, acids is nothing I told. H2SO4, HCl, HNO3. See, what we see here? We see hydrogen. So these, due to this hydrogen only, they are strong acids we call. More number of hydrogen particles if they are released in water, they are strong acids. Okay. So then bases. Bases are the one which has one or more replaceable hydrogen atoms. For example, potassium hydroxide is a base. Calcium hydroxide is a base. MgOH twice, magnesium hydroxide is a base. So here, these all of them are containing OH. So these OH indicates they are basic in nature. Okay. Then coming to one more important part. Okay. So as we know, we have fuels. When you say fuels, generally petrol, diesel, kerosene, LPG and CNG, they are considered as fuels. So they help for the running of the vehicles, movement of the vehicles. In the same way, these are the fuels which are useful for vehicles. But when you take human beings as object, when for human beings, which is a fuel? Food is a fuel. So in this way, fuels are petrol, diesel, kerosene, etc. Here, then after this chemistry part, we will go for biology part. So biology is a branch of science which deals with the study of living organisms and non-living organisms, plants and animals. Okay. When you want to study plant and animals, study of plants is called botany, study of animals is called zoology. Again, all the plants and animals, we are not making a group only. We are not dumping up here. We are having different kingdoms. Based on that kingdoms, we are having 5 kingdoms. 5 kingdoms we are having. So we are dividing them as kingdoms. Okay. We have kingdom Protista, kingdom Monera. Okay. Then there is a kingdom which includes algae and fungi. And we have one more is Plantae and Animalia. Plantae and Animalia. Okay. So in Protista or Monera, we include lower organisms. Like unicellular organisms are included in Protista. Organisms are included in Protista. So still little less developed animals are included in Monera. Algae and fungi includes. Algae is nothing blue-green algae. Algae is there, which is found in the waste water particle where you find green color. So that is algae. Fungi includes the fungus, which is generally called bread mold is there. Okay, and if you keep bread or chapati or roti, whatever it is, for few days in closed container, generally there is formation of fungus which is green in color. Then plant includes the plants. Again we have different divisions in plants. Again animals have different divisions of animals. Okay. So again in plants we divide lower plants, herbs, shrubs, higher plants, and animalia includes lower animals, crawling animals and wild animals. So different varieties of animals are included here. Okay. And these unicellular organisms are the one which we cannot see with our naked eyes. We can see only through microscope. And Monera includes little less developed animals, which we can include. Okay. So now next we'll try to know about cell. What is cell actually? Okay. So cell is a basic structural function of living organism. So mainly cell plays an important role because the cell group of cells becomes tissues. Okay. Again, group of tissues, many tissues combinedly form an organ. So again, different varieties of organs. Suppose it forms organ system. Okay. So in this way, this cell, tissue, organ, organ system, and the human is developed or animals are developed. Okay. So next we will come to one more new word called BT, biotechnology. What is biotechnology? It is a branch of biology, applied biology, which includes use of technology in the field of biology and medical technology. This is nowadays this is very very useful because it is almost all used in medical technology. Okay. So today I am concluding basic science chapters and whatever the okay. See, now we'll try to know what is actually what are the diseases caused, because like now what is the pandemic going on? We say corona. Corona is a viral disease. So for that there is no medicines. Like that only we have bacterial diseases, viral diseases, fungal diseases in the plants or animals also. Okay. So bacterial diseases are caused by the harmful bacteria. But you don't think only harmful bacteria is there, useful bacteria is there, like curd bacteria is there. Okay, which are for making curd. Okay. So here tuberculosis, malaria are formed due to the bacterial diseases, and virus also will cause diseases. The most harmful virus is polio virus. It is smallest virus. It is the smallest virus which affect central nervous system. Means brain only it will affect. So chicken pox is there, smallpox is there. So these all are viral diseases